If you're just getting back from your early bird or about to go to, you're probably saying, what's with the wait these days? You probably noticed it's still taking longer to get yourself a table or takeout at your local restaurants lately as this worker shortage continues to be an issue.
That is why tonight we're talking directly to some local restaurant owners about this challenge and how they're trying to work through it, especially with Valentine's Day weekend coming up. Fox 4's Adam Fisher is live in Naples. And Adam, what are you hearing from business owners tonight?
So the owners say that they have plenty of job openings, they just can't find people to fill them. And it's not about wages. One of the owners here at the Hangout tells me his employees are now facing a new challenge that affects whether they'll be able to keep working in this area at all. The people who work at the Hangout know how to make their food, and their customers know how to enjoy it. But getting it to them is tricky these days, as some restaurant workers decide against living in the area.
It's definitely a lot of people getting pushed out. I have a lot of employees that say they have to leave because they just can't afford to live here any longer. Meanwhile, I'm paying pretty high wages for minimum job requirements. So like our dishwashers are getting paid $14 to $15 an hour.
He's not alone. That's why this new restaurant, Food and Thought 2, held this job fair. Instead of waiting for people to apply, they invited them to interview with them on site. And even then, the general manager says it's not easy.
Yes, it is a bit difficult. We're having a little bit of a situation finding culinary talent to support the back of the house portion of the restaurant.
Food and Thought 2 is still short of its goal of hiring 140 employees, but the manager knows it could be worse. In fact, the assistant general manager of the original Food and Thought location says the stresses of the worker shortage at other places may push more candidates their way.
I've heard that there's a lot of troubles. I actually have a lot of friends who work in the food industry. Some of them have actually asked if they could come and join our company because they're actually finding themselves working more than what they're actually used to, and the amount of stress that it's putting on them. So there's definitely a shortage.
A shortage of workers and a growing number of restaurants. The sous chef at the new Food and Thought says it's a problem of timing and simple math.
The amount of restaurants I think that are popping up here in town versus the workforce that we have here that it's available, it is becoming more difficult to find the culinary and service staff that we need to fulfill these positions.
Positions that are demanding, even in the best of times.
I mean, the restaurant industry is a tough business, and maybe people, got tired of it and maybe wanted to find other avenues to work in.
Well, here at River Reach Plaza at the corner of Pine Ridge Road and Airport Pulling, we tried to get comments from multiple restaurants up and down the strip. However, the managers and owners that we approached said because of the staff shortages, they were just too busy working to give us any comments. Live in Naples, Adam Fisher, Fox 4.